to U.S. 1953. Puerto Rico. Met my mom in 65, yeah, they had me. Now I'm here to sing this song just for you. Hope you like it, cause you know I love it too. In the Bronx, New York, yeah, that's where I was born. Singing, dancing day and night, and oh so strong. In the project, struggling through thick and thin. All I know is when I write, it comes within.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. This is my grandson, Zion. I just love him so much. You're tuned in. Hey, Bird, how you doing? You like my grandbaby? So listen, oh, you can see right through him. Isn't that something? You got on blue. Well, that's all right. You see his head. and he's sucking on his fingers. This is his premiere of being on TV with many, many more. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Mimi. How you doing?
Hi, Dabria.
Hi.
How's my beautiful cast today?
Great.
Great. First of all, Dabria, let's talk about school. How's school going?
School for me right now is great. Well, all right. So, school is kind of, it's fun. Like, it's something that you actually want to get up in the morning and go to. Some people don't, but I do.
Okay.
I kind of enjoy to learn new things. I enjoy writing ELA the most, which is my first class.
Yes.
So that kind of gets me up and ready in the morning time to go. But all my subjects are really great right now. I'm meeting new people, which is awesome right now.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm just having a good time.
Good, good. Now, we're paying homage and love to the September 11th victims and their families. We on TAR TV want to give our extended love and compassion to our victims and families for September 11th,
Right.
2001. We're from there.
Right.
And so we were very concerned, not only for our families, but just the fact that we grew up in New York and this happened. So I wake up about maybe 10 or 10:30, 11 o'clock that morning, woke my belated husband, Glenn, up, woke him up and said, look at what this is. I thought that it was a movie. I had no idea that this was real life in real time when I saw that plane go into that first building. Then we saw the next plane go into the next building. I'm like, this is real. This is not a movie. And my feelings at first were, oh my goodness, we're under attack and we're at war. That was my first instinct. Then my second instinct was, what the heck did Bush do now?
Well, I remember distinctively. I was living in Tampa, Florida at the time, and I was in the barber chair
Okay.
when I saw this. And when they showed Bush's face when he was in elementary school reading to the children, it's bad enough he already had that stare, that blank stare, that blank soulless stare in his eyes. And
Yeah.
when they told him about it, now I can just figure out what's going through his mind. Oh, I told Cheney to send Bin Laden that money for them 100 things.
Well.
But we would like to send our condolences out, and they will go out every year.
Yes. All day, every day.
I will never forget, because I lost tons of friends. I've worked in the World Trade Center at one time. My mom worked there one time.
Yes.
My aunt decided not to go to work that day. She worked at the Merrill Lynch building across the street, which is extremely close.
Yes.
But condolences, sympathies.
Love, so much love and compassion.
The families of United Flight 175 that hit the World Trade Center. Then American Airlines Flight 11 that hit the World Trade Center.
Yes.
United Flight 93 that crashed in Shanksville because they had some passengers on board that said, we're not going out like that.
Yes.
And last but not least, Flight 77, American Airlines, that crashed into the Pentagon.
Yes.
Much love to all. 3,000 lives were taken because of the ignorance
of politics, because that's all it was. Exactly. It was about money and oil. Yeah. And we don't know the specifics, but I just know that it was about money and politics and gas, oil. Mm-hmm. And my thing is that, you sacrifice people for money, and the world is a really cruel place when that takes precedence over people.
In my opinion, the Bush family, George Sr. Became a wartime president, and naturally, his son wanted to be a wartime president. Well, he succeeded because we're still at it, and unfortunately, President Obama had to pick up the reins of what George Bush went out.
Oh my God! And it's still going to take like 20 years to clean all of that mess up.
Exactly.
You can't do that in 8 years.
No. But 3,000 American lives were lost. Children with no parents, and there's some that weren't born when this happened. There was some that were just kids, middle school kids, elementary school kids.
Right.
I've watched those towers come up from Brooklyn, where my aunt lives.
Right.
On the 14th floor of a co-op, and we watched those buildings come up. As a teenager, I would take the neighborhood children to the World Trade Center, to the observation deck.
Oh, yeah. We used to visit for field trips.
Yeah, we would take neighborhood kids whose parents couldn't afford to take them. We would take them on field trips in Manhattan.
Yes.
I've eaten at Windows on the World.
Yes.
Which had very good food. And to have that taken away from us because of someone else's ideas.
Right.
And for the greed. But you know what? New Yorkers bounce back. We cannot be held down long. And it still hurts me when I think about it, when I see things about it. But for those that were actually too young to remember, if you go into topic and discussion on this, I would advise you to first go into an in-depth research on this and go back as far as, I think it was 97 or 98 when they first tried to bring them down with the bombs in the garage.
Right.
But go to BrassCheck.com, and they have a host of videos and discussions on this matter, plus a lot of other matters. And that's www.BrassCheck.com. They have great documentaries on this subject. Some of the videos might be a little graphic for children, so parents, if you would like your children to watch this, please sit down and watch it with them, because there are images and video of people that had to jump from 90 floors. So sit with them, explain to them. But once again, we pay homage to you.
Yes.
To the brave passengers, the pilots, and their families, and the people in those buildings. We will never forget.
So we're just going to take a moment of silence. Miss Dabria.
Yes.
Do you know anything about what went on for September 11th?
Being a couple months, I know the basics that the planes did hit, but as far as going really in depth with it, not really, not at all.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to do your teen arts reporter, like a little, I would say, homework. And next week I want you to give me a brief, or the weeks that when you come back, I want you to give me a brief synopsis of what you feel as a teen happened. Okay?
All right.
Yeah. So look, without further ado, we're going to, we got some really great guests, really great guests today. But I do want to go over our show programming, of course. So September 18th, we are at Mark Squared Open Mic. So please check that out. Log on to marksquared.atl.com for more information. For September 21st, we are having our Fall Festival at Mark Squared.
Yes, the last one was a blast.
Yeah, I had so much fun. I was going back and forth. You were cooking. You were doing stuff. We were all... Now, you're hosting with me this time around. You know how I had Jasmine and Cheyenne. So, you're hosting with me. Yeah. And so, I'm looking forward to that. And so, log on again to marksquaredatl.com. Also, October 5th, we're doing 595 with... Tamiko Lowry for the Still Standing Foundation. We are fighting domestic violence. So I need everybody to log on to the stillstandingfoundation.org. Make sure you check that out. October 17th, we're having an artist reception and open mic at Mark Squared for arts on 365.com. Just log on to arts on 365.com and you'll get more information. I'm actually going to start running their commercial next week. We have like a 1.5 minute commercial. We're going to start running that so we can get some exposure. I am hosting that show as well as the Fall Fest. I'm actually the official host for Mark Squared Studios, and then we have like Eddie Oliver that hosts the open mic. We have that's here today with us. Yes, and he will be performing.
Very prolific spoken word.
Yes,
very.
Then we have TJ and True King that host shows there as well. I consider myself as the dynamic diva host for Mark Squared. And Carlotta is my queen, my female Tyler Perry.
Who's also
that's who she is. And yes, she is here tonight as one of our guests. I'm looking forward to her talking about just extraordinary productions that we have coming up at Mark Squared. And then October 19th, come to the Riverdale Town Center for the Vita Brown event, sistersempowerment.org. It is a domestic violence awareness walk.
5K walk.
Yeah, the 5K walk. So I'm looking forward to that. Walk 5K in her shoes. Walk 5 miles in her shoes. So you can log on to sistersempowerment.org. Then the Corey Foundation. If you don't know about the Corey Foundation.org, it is a fabulous organization that supports parents that have children that have been hospitalized.
Yes.
So they bring food to the parents. They bring whatever, water, any kind of nourishment. If they need rides, if they need, they'll help them to raise enough money. They'll help them with their bills because their situations, they have other children, so they help with child care.
Correct.
The CoreyFoundation.org. It is fabulous. I am going to be performing at Secure Foundation Ministries on November 16th. I need for everyone to please go and donate at Corey Foundation Corey Foundation event.eventbrite.com. Really, because if this little one right here or any of my children were hospitalized, I know that I would need for someone to help me to do whatever it is that I needed to do just to keep my head on right, help me to eat. Parents that have hospitalized children, they're so concerned with their children and helping the hospital to do whatever it is for the children that sometimes they don't even take care of themselves.
Exactly.
So the Corey Foundation, April Royal, she's fabulous. She is a fabulous, fabulous human being. And I just give her so much love and attention, and let her know that I'm there for her. So make sure that you log on to CoreyFoundation.org. My son Robert, this is his baby here. He said he's just coming off of a cold, so he may be coughing, like how sometimes I if y'all have seen me have one of my coughing attacks, well, his, at least he can control his. I just cough and have to leave set. It's terrible. Anyway, but I'm human. Hey, y'all know that. Okay, and September 14th in Dallas, Texas. I want everybody in Dallas, Texas, in Irvington, Texas, anywhere that's near Dallas or in the 50 or 100 mile radius, to please go and support Minister Kendall Richardson for his 7th annual Christian Youth HIV and AIDS Walk. So that is this Saturday. You can log on to Facebook and put in MIN Richardson, Minister Richardson, or onthefrontline.net. Onthefrontline.net. I want all of my Dallas people, Irvington. I think it's Irving, Texas. Whatever.
Yes,
you know what it is. You know if it's Irving or Irvington. Y'all know what I'm saying. And everybody that's in that area to please go out September 14th and support this young brother. I mean, he is a victim of HIV, and he's been living with this since he was 18 years old, and he has learned to take it to another level to help society, to help the youth.
Educate and inform.
Yes. So I'm going to need for y'all to really go in with these organizations that we are representing and help. If you don't help in one way, help in another. Now, before we get ready to go to our commercial break, Nichelle Fox, she's having her walk. I don't know exactly when yet. We have our October 2nd Prettiest Pink here on Tar TV. You want to go to Steve?
Come on.
He lost his sock. And she will be walking for the 3-day .org for the Susan Coleman Walk, which everyone knows about. Log on to the 3day.org/go/Nichelle, Nichelle, and get more information on Nichelle Fox. Donate to her cause. Every cause that we encounter needs money. The bottom line. We can't cure anything. We can't help anybody. We can't do anything without funding. So for those of you that have a passion for whatever we just discussed, you know, donate $5, $10, $15, $100, $5,000, whatever it is that you can afford. $1.
Every nickel helps.
Yeah, I've got over 7,000 friends at Facebook. If half of them went and donated $1 to maybe each cause that I just said, everybody could get a little something, because it takes money.
Exactly.
It does. So without further ado, if you want your own commercial, ILikeItLive.com. Make sure you get in touch with Al Burrows, our television engineer. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back right after these messages. You're logged on to
The Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurship, and inspirational life stories. We'll be right back.
Lovely, incredible. Like a dove flying in the sky, and the moon shining in the night. I can see all that we could be. Take my hand and follow me. Oh, I love how you hold me tight. Love has been here from the start. If you wanna come and join me, listen to this melody. Hey.
Welcome to Mark Square Studios, where we offer great prices and outstanding accommodations in one convenient location.
Hot studio. Make sure you do that.
Fashion photographers and filmmakers now have an ideal space for professional in-studio shoots. So photographers and filmmakers, sign up now and unbox your Mark Square membership today. Welcome to Mark Square Studios.
Yes. You're logged on to MimiJohnson.net, where we clean up slobber. And we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. I'm here with Zion, my beautiful grandson, and also my beautiful guest and absolute divine advertiser. Get it straight. Miss Valerie Cobbins, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. It was such a pleasure. I know we met, I think, at the sisters, not sisters, but the women supporting women. And I know it was somewhere where you were either vending or you were passing out your flyers. I go to many different events. And I'm sure you do too.
Yeah.
But when we connected and I got you on the phone, I was like, I gotta get you on my TV show, because I wanted to know more about what your business was about. So let's talk about, first of all, where are you from?
I'm from Seattle originally.
Seattle.
Mhm.
Okay.
But I've lived in Atlanta on and off for about 20 years.
Oh, good,
So,
good.
A while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, your business, is there an inspirational story that goes behind that?
Well, actually, there is.
Yeah.
I was a client. I was actually a hypnotherapy client.
Okay.
And so I was having some nightmares. And they were really kind of violent, repetitive nightmares. And I kind of thought, okay, is something wrong with me? And
Yes.
I thought about going to see a psychologist or maybe tell my family doctor.
Okay.
And then I started thinking they're probably going to put me on drugs. And I just really didn't want to start something like that. I wanted to do it all natural.
Okay.
And a friend recommended that I go to see a hypnotherapist, which I hadn't thought about. And I went.
Who does?
Yeah. And so I went, and the dreams were cured in one session. And then I was like, okay, that really works. I got to do that.
Yeah.
And so that's how I got involved with it.
What kind of expertise do you need to have to be able to offer that service?
Well, a lot of states do not require any type of certification.
Mm-hmm.
I'm certified in the state of California, where it is required.
Okay.
I think it was one of the first states to require certification for
Okay.
hypnosis.
Dabria, go ahead.
But it was a long process for me.
Mhm.
But, it varies, I think, from school to school.
Okay. What's the age that you would say that a person can start this type of service?
Well, children are great hypnotherapy candidates because they go right into it right away. They actually are more open to it, and they kind of recognize hypnosis when you start talking slowly to them, and they make great clients or patients, shall we say. But they can be, sometimes if they're too young, it's hard to get them to sit still and quietly listen.
Okay.
So I say from about 12 on.
Okay. Okay. You couldn't do that for my grandson.
Well,
now he all right though.
Yeah. I can probably play a little hypnosis CD for him.
Oh.
That would probably work.
Okay. So let's talk about how affordable this service is, but because there are people that live in crisis, that live on the poverty line
Yeah.
and may need this service.
Mm-hmm.
So do you accept stuff like insurance, or, is it just cash? Is it affordable?
Well, for the service that I provide, I really feel like it's quite a great value. Unfortunately, it's still such a relatively new area.
It is.
In terms of Western society.
Yes.
That it's not covered by most insurance companies.
Okay.
My fees, I don't know if can I get into that?
Sure.
Okay, yes. My fees, I charge $150 for a session. And the great thing about it is I give you a CD, I record it, and you can actually reinforce the session when you go home, and you can listen to it.
How long is your session?
A session takes about an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
And what I like to do is really explain to people how hypnosis works and how their subconscious mind really affects every part of their life.
Mm-hmm.
I call it the silent partner. It's kind of there in the background, pulling the strings, but you really don't know it. And so people have to be aware of how their subconscious gets programmed, so they can stop programming it negatively.
Okay. What are some of the, I would say, issues that some of your clients have had that you have had to bring them back?
I think probably the toughest thing I deal with is smoking. A lot of people say they want to quit, but they really don't.
Okay.
But, in general, I do a lot of work with people for weight loss, and I see many people for anxiety and people who have fears and phobias. So it works well for all of those things.
Okay. Let me see what I want you to do for me. I have to think about that.
Okay.
Because I'm so full. I am, girl. So I have to think of, I have some flaws, don't get me wrong. Shoot, but at 47, I'm pretty, like, tight.
Good,
I guess after being through everything that I've been through in my life, learning. But I'm going to think of something that I need some help with.
Yes.
I mean, could you hypnotherapy me to say next week I can have $4 million in my bank account so I can go ahead and fund like some movies and
well, I mean, I can help you program yourself for success. So if there are blocks that you're having, I a lot of times work with people who are professionals who are having some type of career block.
Okay.
Or they're sabotaging themselves. And so we can work through blocks like that to help them be more successful. Sometimes people have a fear of public speaking that holds them back.
Oh, girl,
of course
please.
you don't. But that's a very, very common, I think it's one of the most common phobias is fear of public speaking.
I'm going to have to think of what is something that I need to work on with myself. And I'm going to get back with you and get my budget together. Because I know that there is something that I may need some help with, even with health, being, healthy, eating the right, things. I do that good. I'm real good at that. I actually was at Mark Squared a couple of days ago, and Carlotta's mom, she was making some great chicken saute, but then she backed us up with some slices of cake.
Oh. Okay.
So I took a couple of pieces and I was like, oh, please don't, because I'll just like, until it's gone, so I don't even eat cake. And then so my taste buds were like, oh, what's that? Oh my God, that's so good. So I'm real good with my eating habits, but I'm going to have to think of some other things that I'm not so good at and get back with you. Now, when you, I guess if you would say heal someone. What's your feeling? How does that make you feel?
It's probably one of the best feelings. I mean, the work that I do is really satisfying because a lot of times when I meet people, they're kind of at the crossroads of something. They're, searching for answers in their career or their personal life. And it really is fulfilling when you're able to help someone to get over the hump. And, I break through.
Wow.
That it's just amazing.
What has been the most dynamic situation from it's so bad, so worse, and then all of a sudden it's like wonderful, wow, we broke through?
Well, I think that happens really when people who have anxiety or depression come in.
Okay.
Because they come in and they're sort of sad and their posture's slumped over,
Uh-huh.
talking slow. And, they leave a different person. Once I start working with them, they're able to kind of snap out of it. And sometimes it's people who've been on medication for years. And they're just ready to get off of it, but they just can't seem to jumpstart themselves to do that.
Yes.
And really, all of our emotions, there's a component that lies in the subconscious. So, once you reprogram the subconscious, then they can start to have the feelings of joy and happiness again.
Yes.
That we're going.
I'm so happy.
You are.
I'd be overwhelmed. When I open up my eyes, the first thing I do is smile.
That's great.
Then I go into the mirror and I kiss myself like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then I say it's time to rise and shine and give God the glory.
And guess what you're doing? You are programming yourself.
Yes.
And it's going into your subconscious.
Yes.
And then your subconscious is acting out, I love myself.
I do so much.
In your life.
Everything.
And that's why
yes.
you're successful and you're doing all the things you're doing. Because you're programming yourself and your subconscious is acting it out. It's really a big actor, is what I like to say.
Yes.
Everything that comes in through your all of the images and ideas and things that happen to you.
Yes.
And even your own thoughts go into your subconscious.
Okay.
And what happens is your subconscious mind then begins to create a concept.
Yes.
And then that concept is acted out in your life. So if you're telling yourself, oh God, I'm always, my luck is bad. Nobody likes me. I always fail. Nothing good ever happens to me. Then you are programming yourself. Your own thoughts are programming you to have a bad life. And it even creates depression.
Yes.
So you have to watch what it is that you're telling yourself. And that's what I want to get out to people.
Words are very important.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you what people say to me a lot.
What's that?
Break a leg. I'm like, no, I will not.
Yeah.
No, I will not break a leg. Oh, it's just a figure of speech. No, words are powerful. You hating on me telling me to break a leg.
Yeah.
Knowing I'm a dancer and I need my legs so I can go to Broadway.
You got that.
I'm like, no, I will not. You better tell me to have a great show or a great audition or whatever the case may be. Words are so powerful.
Yes. And that's good because you are realizing that the power of words can actually affect your life.
Yes.
People think, oh, words can never hurt you. Yes,
they very much so.
Yeah.
We are so powerful in words.
Definitely.
I mean, because what we speak is what we think.
Yes.
And what we think is what we are. So, and for me, I can have the worst day in the world, and it's the best day of my life. I can have a headache. I don't feel good. I feel drained. And then on a bad day, I just stay in the bed. It doesn't happen that often, but when it does, and usually it's a day when I'm just like, it might be drained because I don't claim tired.
Okay.
I don't claim
really
tired.
Ahead of the game.
Good.
Really
so by the time you finish with me, honey,
you are really ahead of the game.
Yes.
That's very positive thinking, and that is all. I mean, that's what it's about. Really helping people learn to think positively and how those thoughts really do affect them.
Yes,
So,
yes.
You know, you're really ahead of the game.
Good. I'm glad. I get it from my mama. I mean,
She's very positive?
Yeah, my mother's very positive, and she taught me to be positive, and she also taught me you are your own destiny. My father is very positive as well. I just had really good parents. They were very, very young parents, and hey, get over it. They couldn't do everything that I thought that we thought that they should do, but they did their best.
Yes. Yeah.
And so my parents always said to me, go for your goals, do what you love, take the challenge, take the chance. You're your own destiny, do you. So they put me through training, and they knew that I wanted to be in the arts. I wasn't going to do nothing else. It is what I am. And then I learned the business of it all. And I always express to everyone, don't come to me with all that negative. You need to move out of my way. You in my way. You blocking when you start talking about negative. Let's talk about some of the great things that you are, the great things that you do, the great things that you will do. So where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
Well, you know, one of the things that I want to do, of course, is, it goes out without saying, you know, really build a successful business here in Atlanta.
Yes.
But the thing that I really want to be known for is the go-to person for relationships. Because that's the thing. People do not realize how much baggage that they carry in their subconscious that they bring to a relationship.
From the last one.
From their childhood.
Okay.
Everything that you're seeing and viewing is going into your subconscious.
Yes.
And your subconscious mind is always awake. It's always recording everything that's happening.
It is.
That's,
you can take him, you can take him to Steve. Go ahead.
That's why I'm able to take people back. Like if they'll say, hey, I lost an object, I can take them back to, you know, say 6 months ago.
Okay.
And we can find the object. They can go back further.
Okay.
We can go back to the first day of school. We can go back to when they were an infant.
Yes.
All of that is recorded, and it's like a tape recorder.
It is.
And it's locked in there. So if you think about how the subconscious works, when you're observing something and things are happening to you, maybe negative events. Let's say Chris Brown and Rihanna. Everybody knows that Chris Brown grew up in a home where there was domestic violence.
Okay.
And so as a child, he was watching that. He was watching the, you know, repetitive pattern of his parents.
Okay.
Fighting, making up. And that's all going into his subconscious mind.
It is. And it's normal.
Yes. And
for
it
him.
begins to develop a concept. And so when he grows up, with or without his permission, he begins to act it out, and he begins acting out violence against women. So, and it's not to say that everyone who witnesses domestic violence is going to be abusive.
Okay.
What makes the difference is what you're telling yourself
Yes.
when you're watching it. Because there are those little kids who are not passively observing.
Okay.
They are saying, I'm never going to do that to my wife.
Right.
I'm going to be good to my wife.
Right.
This is terrible. You know, and
Yes.
so they're programming their minds to not have that problem.
Yes, and that's a great thing.
Yes.
Okay.
So, you know, you bring baggage like that.
Yes.
And so many people are getting divorced right now.
Yes.
I've been married 19 years, and I have to say, in my own marriage, probably 14 years of it was hell. It was bad. And my husband and I, you know, I had a fairly normal childhood, but my husband, he went through a whole lot with a lot of alcoholism.
Okay.
All kinds of stuff in his family background, and he brought that to our marriage. And, you know, there were some things that I brought to my own, from my family. And when you combine those things, you just have an explosion.
Yes.
Everybody brings something to the table that they have to work on. And so it's really helped him and me when we started to reprogram our subconscious.
Girl, I could spend 2-3 hours talking to you. We have to bring you back.
All
We have to bring you back. I have some other guests that I need to bring on. Al's gonna be mad at me because we're gonna go over about 5 or 10 minutes, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and send him an extra PayPal. It's all good though. I'm loving your conversation. So give everyone your website.
Okay, it's www.brightertomorrowhypnotherapy.com. And you can also call me at my office at 404-459-2705.
We'll be right back right after these messages. You're logged on to MimiJohnson.net, the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. Be right back. Mwah.
About the Mother Earth, the Black Queen, enslaved and molested, stripped of her black king, at times forced to be a single parent. Whoever knew that our nurturer, no woman more virtuous, would still remain the most beautiful on earth as men circled her with nets, black king chained to one another in the belly of a slave ship. But she knew what her purpose was, protect and raise a family, backbone of her husband. I'm talking about Betty Shabazz, Coretta Scott King, and Harriet Tubman. With her I'm still fascinated, the way she held her head up high and gave public speeches after her king was assassinated. She's why I'm black and educated, and what she made me, and what my daddy most Faulkner named me, and how Lenny Mae raised me. This is the same queen that gave earth population, gave birth to prophets that spoke the nations with her egg and a seed of copulation.
Hanging out with you, I get a head rush, brain burning from your magic. But I'm not worried at all. I'm never out of time. No time for games, no different name. I plan for everything to be the same. And it's a shame why people hurt you many different ways. So I can't let that get me down, no. Don't stop giving love, baby. I won't stop giving love. Don't stop giving love, baby.
my song "Don't Stop Giving Love,"
Is that
Eddie.
true? I was wondering
Oh,
if
all of
that's
the songs are mine.
I was
All
gonna
on the
ask
Woman CD.
Okay.
I forgot to tell people that all the songs that you hear on my commercials are all from my Woman CD. You know, I be promoting myself to the max.
I mean, you're talented. You're supposed to promote yourself. That's what talented people are supposed to do.
Eddie Oliver.
Yes, ma'am.
Eddie Oliver. We have known each other for a long time. I remember seeing you at different events that we were on the same show lineup, the same bill for Caustic Dames.
Right.
And I always remembered your just real laid back kind of presence. But when you got on that stage, you didn't play.
I love performing.
Yes.
So something about me hitting the stage, I turn into a different person.
Where are you from?
I'm from Orlando, Florida.
Okay, what age did you start, say writing?
Writing?
Yeah, writing.
Honestly, like, all my life I've been like a really good writer. I've always had honors English classes, so writing has just always came easy to me.
Okay.
Like essays or whatever, but as far as like, I remember the first song I wrote, I started writing raps.
Okay.
I think I was like in the 7th grade, and I wrote this rap called "Tell Me, Baby, Why'd You Quit Me?"
Okay.
Why'd you quit me? It was about, what else I'm gonna write about girls, right?
Right.
And I still remember the hook to this day. Like,
let me hear the hook.
It went like this, like, "Tell me, baby, why'd you quit me? Tell me, what did I do wrong? Tell me, baby, why'd you quit me? I thought our love would be so strong."
And this was in the 7th grade.
Like in the 7th grade.
Wow.
You know
So how old are we in the 7th grade?
I wrote
13, 13, 12,
yeah,
13?
like 12, 13.
Okay, so that's cute.
Thank you.
That's, shoot, I probably would have been like, okay, I'm not going to quit you then. We're going to go ahead. You know.
No, she never heard the song. No, I kept it to myself.
Oh, okay. Oh. So by the time you were in high school, you started being in front of an audience, or when?
Actually, it was like after high school.
Okay.
Like, I mean, as far as high school, I was more into playing sports.
Mm-hmm.
Still just doing the writing thing.
Okay.
Like, I guess I was like a closet kind of writer. But still, as far as like my classes go, I'm making A's and in all my writing assignments and things like that. But I'm just thinking it's just something that everyone can do. Didn't think it was like, my gift or anything like that. So I got to college and I realized, like, I'm searching for, like, okay, what am I supposed to? I believe everyone has a gift. What is my gift?
Yes.
And then one day it just hit me, like, dude, you're a writer. This is what you're good at.
Yes.
And I always like dreamed or saw myself in front of crowds.
Yes.
But I was always too shy. Like,
okay.
I remember, like, we used to have to do book reports and get in front of class and do these book reports, and I would always take an F because I wouldn't do it. I would just, okay, I got good grades, I'll just take an F on this and just refuse to get in front of class and do a report.
And I was the total opposite. I got my report right here.
but that changed once I got into college.
Yeah.
I actually took a speech class where we would get in front of the class and do speeches. And I learned about doing speeches. I learned about being funny.
Okay.
And, I remember my first speech was basically, I did a how-to speech on how to make a daiquiri. But I made it funny. Okay. And the crowd was, the rest of the students were laughing. And I'm like, man, this felt good. So after that, I was like, okay. Then I started, like, rapping. For real. Like, rapping in front of people. I was in a group, this rap group called 28 Grams. And we started rapping for people. I actually opened up for Bone Thugs and Harmony. When
okay, good.
That big song, Crossroads or whatever. So, doing our thing. And I think I was like 22 at the time, 21, 22, something like that.
Okay.
And, from there, everything just evolved. From rap to poetry to...
Speak up. Speak up. From rap to poetry.
From rap to poetry to where I'm at now.
So, and where you at now?
Man, I like to think that I'm an entertainer.
Yes.
Performer.
Yes.
I act now. Man, I'm writing writing plays.
Good.
Just exploring my art, my talent, everything that God has instilled in me. It's starting to come out.
That's great.
And, I just had to find myself, and it took some time. So
it takes time for all of us.
It does.
I always knew that I was a performer because I started performing at 9. So I always knew that that's what I wanted to do. I was so different from so many other talents, but then I was around a lot of creatives as well because I put myself in that position. So while everybody else was going outside, I was coming home and getting ready for a rehearsal or a recital or, you know, and my mom was like, where are you going? My dad's like, I'm going to rehearsal. I'm going, you know, I'm 10, 11, 12 years old, jumping on trains, going to rehearsals, going to recitals, or the bus coming to pick us up or whatever the case may be. I just put myself there. But I always knew that that's what I wanted to do. And sometimes we do have to find ourselves. I was a very young mother, so I had to handle the business. Like by 18, honey, I was raising children. So I had to really be progressive in everything that I did. And even though I was slow at some things, a late bloomer at some things, I was very fast at other things. And so I think that it's a good thing when we find ourselves at certain ages. You can't find yourself at 21. You know, of what you should do at 35 or what you should do at 40. So, you know, it's good. So now we're going to get you to do a piece.
Yes, ma'am.
But before we do that, I want you to let everyone know where they can find you online.
You can go to eddieoliver.com. You can find me on Facebook. Just search for Eddie Oliver. You can see me on iTunes. Just put in my name, Eddie Oliver, cdbaby.com. I'm on Reverb Nation. I'm everywhere, man. Just throw my name in there. Google me. You'll see my pictures. You'll see everything.
And you're a fabulous husband and father.
Yes.
We got to shout out to the family.
Oh, man, love my daughters.
Yes.
Love my stepsons.
Yes.
I love my wife.
Yes.
Man, family is good. I love family. I love being a husband, a dad.
Yes.
You know, the whole family thing I've embraced, I think it's made me a better person.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate what God has me right now.
Yes.
Really do.
And your children and your wife, you know, women need good husbands. Children need great fathers. We need that. And so, and then you need us because we need to, we are needed as well. And that family situation is the most beautiful situation.
I think it's the whole stability of
yes.
You know what I'm
saying?
know
somebody loves you.
Right.
Somebody gonna always make sure you got chicken.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
And you know how much I love chicken. So anybody that's in love with me, you know they gotta bring me packs and packs of chicken. Like don't bring me the small little packs. Give me the family size. I'll break it up and put it in the deep freezer. I'd be like, just go ahead to the farmer's market and give me 20 pounds. Then I can just break it up, bring me the little baggies. It's good to feel loved. It's good to feel loved. And the people, that's why I have so much compassion for the families for 9/11 because the people that are still here loved their people.
Most definitely.
You know, and they have to deal with that crisis every day of losing a loved one, no matter how old they were. Of course, I can't imagine my child being in a situation like that and I had no power, or my grandchild. So you have a piece for 9/11 for us.
I do.
We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back right after these messages. The Arts Reporter. Mwah. Be right back. Hey. Lovely, incredible. Like a dove flying in the sky, and the moon shining in the night. I can see
Lovely is the word that's true. Lovely when I think of you. Incredible, all I know is you're a dream come true. Incredible, every day, every night, I feel it's incredible. In my heart, love is so brand new. God has sent you from above, like an angel with wings of love, holding me to the break of dawn. Music got me high, so high I reached the sky. Guaranteed, my love it shall be. I can't get enough of you. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. My baby. Oh, baby. Well, my daddy asked me what you intended to do. Daddy called me on the phone and said, what's that man intend to do? He said, if you were a good man, you'd beg me to marry you. If you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine, you make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Now, if commitment scares you, you prefer the single life. Just give me all your money, honey. I don't need to be your wife. Treat me right. My baby loves me. Call me up on the phone. My baby loves me. He called me on the telephone. Music got me high, so high I reached the sky.
When I think of 9/11, y'all, I think of chaos. I think of panic. I think of pain. I think of two of the tallest buildings in the city of New York getting hit by planes. When I think of 9/11, y'all, I think of chaos. I think of panic. I think of pain. I think of people dying. Too many names to name. 2,977 victims to be exact. When I think of 9/11, I think of that day and I think of it as such a heinous act. I think of hate. I think of chaos. I think of panic. I think of pain. I think of those 3,000 and something children who lost a parent on that day, who will never get a chance to hug their mommy and daddy again. I think of chaos. I think of pain. I think of hate. I think of war. I think of Al Qaeda. I think of Osama bin Laden. I think of the happiness I felt when Obama announced to the world, yo, we got him. Yet I think of it as bittersweet. Because the killing of that one evil man will not change that horrible day in American history. I still think of those kids. Still think of those husbands and those wives that still to this day live in misery, all because they lost a loved one to such a heinous act, because they lost a loved one to terror. I remember that day. I remember watching it unfold on TV, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, this can't be happening. This can't be real. This must be some type of error. You see, we live in America. We don't live in fear. We don't live in terror. This can't be happening. But that's the day the whole world changed. My world. your worth, our worth. You see, we were at war with an enemy that we didn't even know exists. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got caught up in the spirit of the moment. I too wanted to enlist. I too wanted to fight. I wanted to fight this enemy that hated me because I was from the land of the free. I wanted to fight for those people that lost their lives in those towers, those people that lost their lives at the Pentagon, those people that lost their lives in that plane crash right outside of Pittsburgh. I wanted to fight for them. I wanted to fight for freedom. I wanted to fight for my country. My country 'tis a deep, sweet land of liberty. Oh, for thee I sing. Land of our fathers' pride. Land where pilgrims go. From every countryside, let freedom reign. That's what I think about when I think about 9/11, y'all. I think of freedom. I'm Eddie Oliver.
Music got me high, so high I reached the sky. Guaranteed, my love it shall be. I can't get enough of you. Spinning around, this love is so profound. I think this love just might be true. Sitting here, wishing you were near. I want you inside on my dear. See, this love is meant to be. You've attracted me so musically. Inside out. This music's true. Inside out. It's so brand new. Sweet, but it's if you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine. You make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Every day I think of you. Known you since 1999 is true. Since the first time I caught a glance of you, tall, dark, chocolate fine. Ooh, I would love to take you to a paradise. Hold you in my arms, make everything alright. Though we've been friends for a long, long time. Hopeful one day that I'll make you mine. If you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine. You make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't help this feeling that I got for you. And your music shows that your heart is true. I will wait forever till eternity, just to hear those 3 words from you to me.
I love you.
Wrap you in my soul and give you all my love. God has sent your precious life from above. I can't think of anything I'd rather do than to go platinum to the Grammys with you. So if you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine. You make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine. You make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, y'all are tuned into the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. And today, family. Everyday family. Family is so important.
Absolutely.
I have a new family, Mark Squared, and
Mark Squared.
yes, love.
Mimi's there always eating chicken.
What? And y'all be having it too.
Chicken.
Yes. You be
Yeah.
like, and then I'll say, Dre, I got some chicken. Yeah, we got some chicken. Go ahead, look in the refrigerator, warm you up a couple of pieces of chicken. I'll be, yes. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm
Good.
good. It's a good day.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. What you got going on?
Wow. Okay. So what's going on? Next week is pretty busy for us. So at Mark Square, we have open mic, House of Rhymes.
Yes.
That's on Wednesday. Then we have our opening reception.
Yes.
Darian Goodman, he's doing a show called Mentalities.
Okay.
And Darian's work is phenomenal. He operates in metallic, so everything's
Okay.
shiny and pretty and really kind of phenomenal.
Okay.
So he'll be there on Thursday. We're going to have a reception there. Should be really cool. And then on Saturday, the 21st, we have our block party.
Yes, I'm
which
looking
we're
forward
really,
to that.
really excited
Oh,
about. We're calling it Fame Autumn Fame Festival. And Fame is, you know, filmmakers, actors, artists, media makers, entertainers, and entrepreneurs.
Yes.
So we just want to get everybody in the mix.
Yes, and that's a
Yeah.
great thing.
Yeah, so it's all about fame. We feel like everybody gets at least 15 minutes. You know, and we have some great bands lined up for that. From rock all the way through inspiration to neo soul to we have some magicians coming through.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really going to be
She's like
wonderful. Miss Mimi is the host.
Of course.
The hostess. She's
The hostess with the
hostess with the
most.
mostest. So she's going to keep everybody in order and on point.
Yes.
We'll have some great vendors there. Awesome food.
Yes.
You know, so it's going to be a really good day. We're really excited about it. It's something to give back to the community and also to the creatives who kind of support the studio and themselves. You know, it's fall, so it's harvest time. So you've done all this hard work all year long. You really put in the time and effort to, you know, to hone your craft and build your businesses and take care of your families. So this is the time to just say, okay, here's your reward. It's harvest time. So we're really excited about that.
We also are featuring some short films.
Featuring some short films. We have 3 that I know of right now. Rim Shot. They're going to kind of go through, I believe it's their trip to DC for the 50th anniversary of March on Washington. Ken Stiggers has a satire, short, and
Valerie.
Thank you.
Valerie Kelly.
Thank you.
She's got a really, really awesome story to tell about domestic violence.
Yes.
She was on our show not not last week, but the week before. Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
So she's going to share her piece with us. So I think that'll be great. Because we always want to kind of give back and acknowledge that there's deeper stories to be told.
There are.
And we're all about the storytelling. So that's going to be awesome. Okay. And in fact, that's one of the other things that we're doing. Supporting childhood literacy.
Yes.
So we are sponsoring the Ocean Academy, which is actually in Belize, and we're doing a book drive for them. So they have a list of books on Amazon that they need to have fulfilled.
Okay.
So we're going to help do that for them.
Okay.
So we'll be working on that during that campaign, during the fall festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll keep it going throughout the year, and we're planning on. See, you don't even know this. We're planning on a big event in December as a campaign to help support that initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm having my birthday party at Mark Square on December 21st, and my birthday is December 23rd.
All right.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to that. So are we orange coffee?
We are. We're orange and blue all the way. We're orange and blue all the way.
We're going to do it like
all
that?
of that.
All right. Yeah.
All of that. So we're going to, I'm sorry, I don't mean to, because you're coming on. You're coming on like every.
I know. So we don't have to talk long.
Yeah. And plus Al is like, you taking up my time now. Well, I'm going to have to, like I said, I'm going to have to go ahead and throw Al something extra. Put your banner up there, Al. You got to promote him. I like it live.com. Get your TV show. So the main thing that we want to let people know is, like, next week is a really big week. But then we also have log on to marksquaredATL.com.
That's right.
And you also provide rental space.
We have rental space, very reasonable prices.
Yes.
We like to think they're almost the best in the city, maybe the best. We actually have almost 4,000 square feet of space that we have access to.
Yes.
Half of that space is for shooting and video and photography. Also great for meetings, also great for special events, all of that. So rental space. We also have a video team.
Yes.
So we have videographers. They can do everything from your web commercials all the way through film. So
to
sitcoms. Yeah. So we're going to be doing the siblings.
Yes, the siblings, and Tyra and me is episode 1.
Yes.
Brandon and me is episode 2. Correct. And you act as my agent, Carlotta, the agent, and me in episode 3.
Yes.
For the siblings, log on to youtube.com/the siblings sitcom.
Right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Directed by Love McNeil.
Yes, Miss
and
awesome.
She's doing so much writing as well for us.
Yeah.
Awesome writer. And we're giving her situations, and she's taking it and running with it.
Yeah.
And I'm just loving every moment of her right now, because she's like, I'm already working on episode 5. I'm like, oh my, what? She is incredible. We actually have rehearsal tonight after we leave here. So I'm so looking forward to going to rehearsal. This is our very first rehearsal for the Siblings sitcom.
That's going to be a great project.
So excited right now. And all I could say is I'm grateful, thankful, and humbled.
That's what it's like.
I'm a grateful goddess. I just can't be so grateful. Can't tell you, words can't express the people that I work with, like yourself, like Steve Moore, like Dabria. With some last words, Dabria, we got to get on up out of here.
Make sure that you always tune in every Wednesday to MimiJohnson.net. And for the last question, can you go ahead and run back with the children's literature? Just give them a run out, website, Facebook, everything.
Go, girl.
I love you. That's right. So it's the Ocean Academy, and you can view them or learn about them at theoceanacademy.com. And they're based in Belize, so it's an overseas group.
Yes.
And what we're doing is we're just doing a book drive on their behalf, and you can go to Amazon.com. Their gift. I think it's called gift wish list for theoceanacademy.com and make your donation there, or just come to the festival and make your donation there and get a little entertainment and see all these great people. But we're really excited about that. Thank you.
Very good. She's a fast learner, right? I love her and Jazz, my teen arts reporters. Honey, I told them they was going to have their own show like coming into the first quarter of next year, and they was like, okay. And so, Steve Moore, you want to go out?
Yes. Be sure you come out to our fall festival. I will be on the grill like last time. The food disappeared. Got the skills on the grill. I will be taking pictures. So come on out, have a ball. It's free. It's a wonderful family event. I mean, we got bands coming from out of the country.
Right.
That should tell you something.
Yes.
Come on and join the Mark Square family. And, I mean, just embrace an extended family.
Yes.
And once again, for all your photography needs, contact me. Steve Moore with Filmo Photography, 770-609-7173. And I am running some specials on headshots for your inspiring actors.
Some great specials. We're going to say, you got something to say? Huh? This is your TV debut. You better say something. We got to get on up out of here. We love you. We're going to say tartar on 3. You're tuned into MimiJohnson.net, the arts reporter, your arts reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. For your advertisement, the arts reporter at gmail.com. We love you so much. On 3, 1, 2, 3, tartar!
Welcome to Mark Square Studios, where we offer great prices and outstanding accommodations in one convenient location.
Hot studio. Make sure you do that.
Fashion photographers and filmmakers now have an ideal space for professional in-studio shoots. So photographers and filmmakers, sign up now and unbox your Mark Square membership today. Welcome to Mark Square Studios.
I can't deny it, baby. I wanna do it again and again.